Good evening, Unique Couples community. We are Vito and Linda Patrick, founders of Unique Couples and co authors of Seven Pillars to Strengthen Your Marriage. Welcome to Seven Pillars to Strengthen Your Marriage Summit, Marriage on a Mission.
Oh, yes.
We are on day number 21.
Ooh, I can do
Yes,
two.
day number 21, and we are just
Oh, 21,
excited
21.
to
Oh,
have
jeez.
another dynamic couple with us, and we're gonna be in for a great time this evening. We're gonna be in for a treat this evening. So make sure you share and let folks know we are on
Yes.
as we are here on day number 21.
Oh, yeah. Seven pillars to strengthen your marriage summit. And we are talking about marriage on a mission. Listen, this has definitely been a prayer journey. 30 days, 30 couples, 30 ways to make your relationship stronger, healthier, and happier in 30 minutes or less a day. And today we are all the way to 21. So we're all excited. And of course, we are excited because our special guests, and we go way, way, way back. We're so excited to have the Clarks here with us tonight. All excited about them being here. So they were our pastors at one point as well.
Yeah.
So yes, we had fun doing that and being there. And of course, the kids are all over. Yeah, they love them to pieces. So hello, hello,
How
hello.
are you
Hi,
doing, Pastor
we're
Clark,
good.
Patrice?
Thank you so much. We're doing good. I'm doing as Patrice tells me, and that's the word. I stand by that.
All right,
Good evening,
awesome.
everybody.
All right, and there you have it. The fun has began, and we're gonna be in for a great
Yeah.
time this evening. I know the conversation is gonna be awesome. So we're just gonna dive straight into it,
Yes.
and we're gonna ask the Clarks to let us know how tell our audience a little about yourselves and how and when did you meet.
Hmm.
Okay, so good night. This is my husband, Pastor Danny Clark, and he is the fourth of 8 children born in the beautiful island of Exuma, Bahamas. He attended all age school and then the government high school and on to the NCU where he studied ministry. Um, he is fun loving, he's a people's person, he loves God, he loves people, he loves me and his children and grandchildren.
Yes. Yeah. You're on point. And this is the love of my life. This is L. Patrice Clarke. Oh man, she is the eldest child of the now deceased Elder Carl and Myrtle Scavella. They are of the Centerville Church history family. And Patrice, as the oldest one, she came into her own. And when I did see her, I think it was love at first bite. I mean, love at first sight, right? And it was just incredible. But she has one sister and 3 brothers, and they love her also, and we love her. And Patrice went to Bahamas Academy all of her life, growing up, primary and high school. And once she graduated, she entered the profession of nursing, and she's been a nurse, a registered nurse. She's been a midwife. She's been a nursing officer, and she's done that for over many years. Over many years, right? Which would probably be about 40 and plus years. But she loves what she does, and she loves taking care of people. And I just knew that I didn't like the hospital. And so I wanted somebody on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And the rest is history.
How did he do, Patrice? How did he do?
He never knows when to stop.
Awesome, awesome.
I'm doing this underneath.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Love it. Love it.
Alright.
Awesome. Love at first bite. Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love that part. Love at first bite. Sight. He said so, Pastor Clarke and Sister Patrice, can you tell our viewing audience what is an obstacle or challenge you faced in dating or in marriage, and how did you overcome it?
I love to hear Patrice talk, so I'm going to ask her to just respond first of all. On the way to that, I just wanted to give a shout out to our first 3 children and the first 4 grandchildren.
Ooh.
And I suspect they're going to be watching this. If not live, they will certainly look at it afterwards because they love you guys and they love unique couples. And we just want to shout out to Duran and Gabby, to Dania and Reggie, and to Denisha and John and their families. All right.
Awesome. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Yes. You know, we're all about family. We're all about family.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking that one of the challenges that we had initially was setting boundaries. And with my husband being in ministry, that I think that was a challenge.
Yes.
Because
Ooh.
people I think sometimes don't know how to respect boundaries. So you had the difference where the church sometimes, family, not respecting that the wife now comes first, or husband, wife. And so that was something that we had to set the boundaries, that I come first or he comes first. And it isn't that you're trying to circumvent or get around one another and come in between. And so that was one of the things that we had to put in place, so that if persons came for, say, to make an appointment, that is, or they wanted to come for dinner, or they wanted us to do something, then we needed to discuss that first, so that it wouldn't be that they thinking that, okay, he could just jump and do things now because there's somebody else here now. There's the wife and then there's the children.
Yes.
So that kind of thing had to be set up first going off.
I want to just agree with her and underscore that. I guess, fortunately or unfortunately, because like she mentioned, I was in ministry. And man, listen, when Patrice got married, she had a guest list of 600 persons. And it was because we had served at a number of churches up until that time. All right. And it was a challenge determining where to draw the lines, et cetera, et cetera. And so all of these folk, because of your personality, et cetera, they all felt that they had a piece of you,
Yes.
And so that, for me and her, we had to establish that, and over the years, work through it, so that I think one of your guests previously mentioned that you have to use the scissors method or something like that. Cut and adjust and work it through, so that we are all happy. We can't change each other, but we can respect each other.
Yeah.
And love has to do with respect also.
Wow. So then the 600, actually, just aside, the 600 guests came. They went to the wedding.
They did.
They can. Yeah.
And some people after that, like I know a particular family, there were probably about 8 persons in a family, and we probably invited 5 of them, and they were arguing that the 8 didn't come or were able to be invited. So it was stuff like that.
Yeah. That's a whole session, newlyweds or to be need to have on just just
Right.
trying to figure out the dynamics of that.
And
That's
I could
right.
see why that would be a challenge, and and so early, you're not even married as yet.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But we
you
had
can
good
imagine those
coaching.
600 trying to pull on y'all.
That's right.
Mm-hmm,
That's
mm-hmm.
right. And like I said, it's because we'd served that at a number of churches, like particularly yours truly. And so I put that blame on Patrice, but it's because we'd served at a number of churches. We did a stint in Grand Bahama. We had done a stint at Johnson Park. We were serving at Sanderville, and like that, and then your family and everything else. So both of us were from families that were not small per se, I have the 8 siblings of us, and Patrice, there were 5 of them. And so when you look at the extensions of all of that, it added up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And we want to say to, those who are watching and couples everywhere, and I think we have said this numerous times, there will be challenges, whether it's early in your marriage and it continues straight throughout, or it's something that you pick up or that happens in somewhere in your marriage. Regardless of the years, you'll face challenges. And like we said, those challenges need to draw you closer instead of pulling you apart, because they can definitely tear you apart. And some people, you would realize that some people, they are in a relationship and a problem will pull them apart, tear them apart. But another couple facing the same challenge, it draws them closer. And so we need to learn the skills and tools, that strategies, so that we can overcome the challenges and come out as thrivers and not just survivors of the problems that we face.
Because I know that sometimes persons would say to him, right, if he said, well, I need to discuss it with my wife, and they would say, like, well, aren't you in charge, or who's running the show, kind of thing, making you feel like you're less. But it is now a couple, and we make decisions together. It isn't just one person deciding, so that is one challenge that we had to overcome with family, church, everybody.
Yes. So they can be overcome, definitely. Yes.
All right. So can the Clarks tell us about their contribution to the book 7 Pillars to Strengthen Your Marriage?
Yes.
And
I think you all are in.
And they made contributions
2 chapters.
in chapter 8, the do's and the don'ts, and in chapter 9, ideas that work. And
I think they were like one of the few. They were like, this is a special couple. Both chapters making a great contribution.
Yes.
Really trying to help marriages and strengthen marriages.
I'm not sure which one they're going to talk about, but for those that are watching, if you haven't gotten the book as yet, you want to get it, but I know
Clarks have to say.
Yes. Because I can ask them a question if they're not sure which one they want to talk about.
Go ahead.
So in chapter 9, with ideas that work, I love the 2 parts that you talk about. With one part, you talked about the dating, and then the next part you talked about the family night. So if you can just focus on that would be awesome.
Let me do this before Patrice comes in on the dating aspect of it. Let me just mention that one of the key things for successful, stronger couples, healthier marriage, happy families also, is as you lay that foundation. And what we've discovered is that premarital counseling has a strong impact on, generally speaking, the future of your relationship. All right. There's no guarantee that once you've had good premarital counseling that you're going to be successful or that you will not have problems. That's ridiculous, right? But it does set a basis. It does set a good foundation so that off that, you're going to talk about dating and you're going to talk about all those other rest of activities. Premarital counseling is important. And if you could get good premarital counseling, the expectations that you have is going to be so relevant. All right.
Yeah. So I think early, even before we got married, there were some decisions that we had to make. We wanted to decide how the children would be involved in marriage, what places they would take, family night, dating, and we didn't want to lose the relationship. So one of the first things that we actually did was we decided we won't have a child until at least 2 or 3 years, so that we can get to know one another, because we had seen so many times that when a child comes into a relationship, it kind of tear you apart and or even drive a wedge between, because the mother now has to spend so much time with this child, this newborn baby. Sometimes the husband gets jealous because it's now not the focus is not on him only. And so we decided all of that. So when the children came, we figured that we needed to have a family night as well, so that they won't feel left out. And then we have a date night so that we don't lose that unity, that fun, and even letting the marriage get stale. And so I know for the children, they were so excited about family night, and they did not let you forget it. So family night was Monday night, and he even said to the church that was his night off, and that would be family night. And so the churches that we went to, they know that was family night, and we would go out with the kids, either to a restaurant or go and have a fun night skating or doing something with the kids. Whatever their pleasure was, that's what we did on family night. That was every Monday night. They didn't let you forget it. And then our date night was normally on Saturday night. So, because I think even from growing up, everybody loves Saturday night. So I still wanted date night to be on Saturday night. So we would let my mom or somebody keep the kids, and we went out, either a restaurant or just for ice cream, or just doing something that we were alone, talking with one another, driving in the car with some love music, whatever it is, something like that, and just talking.
I wanted to go out dancing, but unfortunately, I only have 2 left feet, and it just never worked. And Patrice could handle it, but boy, it didn't work for me. It just
no, she wouldn't let you do that to yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that kind of thing, it kept the marriage alive. It kept the spice in it, the romance. That kind of thing.
And that first thing that Patrice mentioned about having some time before the kids come along, that was major and significant for us, because, man, we just totally enjoyed it. And even then, I thought my kids grew up too quickly. I remember holding my 2 girls in my hands, and as they grew up, I'm like, look at them, I can't even hold one. You know what I'm saying? But now they're all grown, and the time has really passed quickly. We had 5 years before Duran came along. We had 5 years, and it took me 5 years, Vito, to find, but God blessed and stuff like that, and the church wanted to make sure that we have children. So in the various family islands that we serve, one community church gave us a talking doll, because they felt that we had waited too long. And when you took the what do you call it, out of the doll's,
oh, the pacifier.
When you took out of the doll's mouth,
the baby say mama.
Then another island we went to, man, they boiled a lot of bush and stuff like that. They gave us all kinds of concoctions, and lo and behold, next thing we knew, Duran showed up. You know what I'm saying? So, and the persons who did that, they were able to give Duran one of his names as a result of that.
Awesome. So you had the questions about, why are you taking so long? Y'all need to go and have children. Patrice, you need to stop. Did y'all get those type of things? Yeah.
Oh, yes. So the 2 girls, well, actually, I think I said earlier that I wanted twins, right? So get it knocked out of the way.
Yeah.
But I had the son first and then the girl. They say, well, okay, son and daughter, that's it. We don't need any more. But here comes number 3, right behind.
Ooh.
And so you got all the comments like, oh, y'all, we need to buy y'all a TV.
Yeah, one church really did probably take up a collection. We just didn't accept and receive the television. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. We did have people. I don't know what kind of pressure you'd call it. But before we had kids, they're saying, boy, you can't be totally happy unless you have kids. And then, in fact, it starts out even before you get married. People look at single folk and say, you need to get married. Then when you get married, you need to have children. Then when you get children, you need to do this and stuff like that, So those kind of pressures will always be there. You've got to know who you are. You've got to know what your purpose and plan is. Because God helps you and you can't live for other people, right? You can't live for other people.
Yes. Oh, I see. I think this is Lady Jonah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I think she's talking about so I did it wrong, and Patrice. Later.
Everybody, to each his own.
Yes, definitely. But what's
There's
the
no
one?
right and wrong. There's no right and wrong.
Yeah,
You
that was
just have
our
to work
decision.
it. We have to
Yeah.
do that,
I
And
think for us
everybody, I
too.
guess they set their goals and their visions for what they want their life to look like,
Yeah, I think that was one of the things for us too, where we were advised and kind of like counsel, and we made a decision to wait, don't just jump into it and have children right after getting married. And I think that was a great decision, at least for us. And when they came, and then we had that part where it was like one after the other. So it was our daughter Victoria first, and then VJ, and of course I said the same thing with Patrice, trying to be smart. Oh, I want to have twins. Get it out the way. Vito's mom is a twin and everything. And my grandparents would have. So I was like, oh, yes, get it out the way. Have the twins. But when we came back after, how much months in between? Yeah, I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to go out in public. I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's going to know what we're doing. Oh my goodness. And so when we had them, the daughter first, Victoria, and then VJ, and it was just challenging dealing with them, two toddlers at the same time and trying to navigate everything. But I remember someone telling me, girl, you are going to be so happy because
they're gonna grow up
they'll grow up together. And then when it's time and they're off, you will be free. So we're kind of enjoying the freedom. But of course,
number 3.
Yeah. Number 30, yeah, she's like 30, yeah.
Before you go on with the next question, Vito, can you imagine then, Linda, Patrice was a nurse?
Ooh, yes.
So
nurses are supposed to know,
embarrassment.
Nurses are supposed to know what to do, right? And between you and I felt like a lamb to the slaughter.
Oh. Yeah, those are some interesting times. Very interesting times. And the thing is, yes, we just keep it interesting, keep it exciting. Yes.
Yes. So can you tell us what is your favorite part of the book?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think one of the parts that resonated quite a bit was chapter 2, where you talk about his needs, her needs. Linda, I think my husband might have wanted your chapter 2, chapter 4, but
I didn't say that publicly.
He tells me I'm from Exuma. I don't know.
But, chapter 2 talks about his needs and her needs. And that is, we have found that is very important in marriage, because a lot of people, first of all, they come into a marriage trying to remake one another. And then what's the thing you need to say?
Oh,
Not finding.
marriage is not so much finding the right person as
Mhm.
being the right person. And when you
Yes.
talk about his needs and her needs, that's so important. It bespeaks that you have to study each other. You have to have some kind of knowledge of psychology, maybe even physiology, and understand male female differences. Don't you think?
Yes, yes,
Mhm,
yes.
mhm.
And I always wondered in the marriage when they come with that sermon, they said marriage is the school from which you'd never graduate.
Mhm.
and and that is definitely true because you're always learning,
Yeah.
always learning and trying to figure out what his needs are
Yes.
and he trying to figure out what my needs are because in different stages I guess you're different and you
Mhm.
have different needs. So what his needs were earlier as a young guy, as he gets older those needs aren't necessarily the same.
That's right.
But
Mhm.
but the man definitely he likes and needs respect, and for you to be his cheerleader and not to deflate his ego, that kind of thing. And that's what I've found with men specifically for his needs, likes praise, you acceptance and praise, as you said in your book. That are some of the things for his needs.
And I just appreciate the fact that for the wife's needs, they just want to be loved and cherished. Not every hug, not every moment of intimacy means sex.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was hard for me. Uh, she just wanted to, when we look at those temperaments and we look at the 5 love languages and we try to identify each other's, that helped tremendously also. And I
Mhm.
got some of that even from, as you guys have talked about, the differences in the relationship where the woman wants to be told that she is loved. She wants to feel like that partner in the relationship, that she has the husband's heart and she wants to be shown that, to be safe and secure. And I think once, as men, as a husband, if I show her that, then I think the rest could very well be history. I can have her call me my lord. Yeah. and
Yes.
and the rest is, it
Yep.
Mhm.
is,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
That's
leave the chapter 4.
Yes, that's right. And that's the goal.
Definitely,
Yeah.
That's the goal
definitely.
for the man and most women also, probably.
Yeah. His needs, her needs.
Yeah,
Awesome. Awesome.
definitely. Make sure you take care
Mhm.
of those, and
Mhm.
everything else will definitely be smooth sailing. I love when y'all said, I think this was in yeah, we definitely winding up. This is in chapter 9. And
Uh-huh.
one of the things that, you'd hear about couples and they're like, oh no, I'm going on vacation and he's going on vacation. It's like, we don't
Oh,
vacation together, but you definitely said, take vacations together as a couples. And
Mhm.
sometimes for
definitely.
some of these things, they seem so simple for people who are practicing it. It seems simple, like, oh man, that's a non-issue. But you'd be surprised how many things in here people neglect doing
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
people do when they shouldn't be doing. And you're like, what? Y'all really? And so, and then when we see what's happening with marriages and families around the world,
Mhm.
we are concerned because some of the simple things we are
Mhm.
not implementing. And I'm so happy that you guys were able to contribute to the 2 chapters,
Yes.
chapter 8 and chapter 9, ideas that work and do's
Do's
and
and
don'ts
don'ts.
in
Mhm.
marriage. And so thank you so much for that.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to encourage couples to, or men, Vito, I want to encourage men to continue to open doors. And if they're doing it, and if they don't, or they haven't been doing it, just continue to open doors for your spouse, man. That's the
Yeah.
car door, the house door, the doors. Open doors, and you will see how that one little gesture um, does such a tremendous job in helping the relationship and helping you to get to where you want to go. So, guys, hear me out. Open the door for your spouse. Open
Yes.
the door for your wife. All right.
Yes. Because that adds up and leads on to other things like you mentioned. So
Flesh
You have
and
to
blood
do
does
that.
not reveal that to you, Vito.
You would be surprised at the comments you get as well, because we didn't even know that persons were watching us. And some of my colleagues, they would say, where is he from? Say he needs to come and talk to my husband.
Yeah, I think Dr. Taz is saying it's good to see you two on, and you're a living testimony and witness of godly marriage. That is definitely indeed awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And obviously, yes, it's someone you would have known from.
Yes.
Yeah, so they would have seen you in action all around, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And we have reached that part of the
Oh,
program.
geez, we reached
Drum
there, yeah.
roll.
It was us. We were the ones taking all of y'all time. Y'all were keeping it under 30
Yeah.
minutes, but it was us. It was us.
So we've reached that part of the program where we ask for the number one tip or recommendation. So to the Clarks, can you tell our viewing audience what is your number one tip or recommendation to make their relationship stronger, healthier, and happier? And we have asked all of the couples, we don't want any repeats. So this is day 21. So we've already had 20 tips.
Wow.
So we want to make sure we have no repeats. And so far, we haven't had none.
Pressure talk.
Yes, it is. I'm sure that you've had something along these lines, but I'm going to say the power of prayer to change a man or a woman, a spouse, a husband, a wife, to get them to do what you want them to do, which hopefully is what God wants them to do. What I'm saying is, don't you underestimate the power of prayer to change a spouse if you're having issues, if you're having challenges. Man, God could change a person more than you can.
Yes.
And if we rely on that, then that's it.
What you couldn't do, God can do in a second what you couldn't do in a lifetime.
Yes.
And so the thing is, sometimes you cannot get through, or he can't get through. But when we pray, God finds a way to get through. And sometimes it may be not changing the other person. Sometimes it's even changing you.
Yes.
So I have found that, and we have found that when we pray together, and then we have even individual devotions, and you pray for one another, and just hearing one another pray, for each other and for the family, it does wonders.
Yeah. And finally on that, men don't like to go for counseling. Men don't like to go for marital counseling. So every couple has their challenges. When we were going through ours, man, Patrice got a hold of a book. You remember the name of that book?
Value Your Mate.
It's called Value Your Mate. Value Your Mate. Please pull it up, check it out. It's almost as good as your book. All right. It was written by a pastor and a psychologist, has 13 chapters. We took 13 mornings. We read through the book. The first chapter didn't seem like it was resonating, but it was laying a basis and a foundation. And man, listen, God used that book to transform us, and we say to God be all the glory. So I just want to put out there that the 7 pillars is the book to have. And after that, you could check out a book called Value Your Mate.
Awesome. Yeah. So those persons who are afraid to go to counseling and don't want to go, or hey, start with the book and get some tips and restore your relationship. Awesome.
Yeah, just discuss it. Really discuss it. The points in it, because that helps. That helps with you getting through.
That's right.
And that tip wasn't mentioned. So awesome job. Excellent.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This is Unique Couples, and we know that every couple is unique in their own way.
Definitely.
So
we love the flavor that you bring all the time.
Yes.
And we shared today, well, at least I was sharing about Consider It Done, CID. The CID.
Wow.
in the building tonight, and we're so happy that you are there. You are here, and that you guys are just constant in being who you are. So no matter where you are, and you're doing that, and so yes. CID, consider it done. And it's important for spouses to be that for each other, where you support and you're there for each other, and don't kind of like leave them hanging, but definitely support them all around.
Yes.
Yes.
And as we bring the conversation to a conclusion, can the Clarks tell our viewing audience what are you doing now or have planned, and how can our audience get in contact with you?
Right now, we're spending a while in Tallahassee. We're in Tallahassee right now. We are pastoring a church there. The name of the church is called Maranatha, and you're able to reach us on our regular numbers that we've had before, in terms of 457-3648, and that's WhatsApp particularly. There's also another number, and we'll be happy to put that in the chat also, that you can get us at any time. But God has been good. He's blessing us. We continue ministry. We believe in team ministry, and we, like you, are trying to build stronger couples, healthier marriages, and happier families. And so we're just delighted to support the ministry of Vito and Linda Patrick with unique couples to the honor and glory of God.
Amen. Thank you so much. And we love the fact that it's not just words, it's actual actions that back it up. Thank you so much for being there. I think I even posted, I'll send you the picture.
Okay.
That was our first, our second. That was 2021.
That was 2021.
Yes.
When we had our
the
December
couples
event, couples event.
Yes. That was our second anniversary. And guess what? We are at our 6th this year. And so we'll be doing it again December 7th. But we're so happy. When I saw Vito send me the pictures, like, yes, he's trying to find these pictures. And it was you two there when we were at Stone Crab right here in Grand Bahama. Exciting. Yes. So glad y'all stay around to be here for them. But anyway, we know y'all will be here in the spirit as well.
That's
so thank you so much
exactly
for being
right.
here.
That's right. So we just want to thank the Clarks for taking time of their schedule to be with us this evening. Want to thank our Unique Couples community for also being here as well. And make sure you join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, for day number 22. And we'll have another awesome couple who will be on sharing with us tomorrow.
Yes.
So here at Unique Couples, we are building stronger couples, healthier marriages, and happier families. Love you guys. Have a great rest of the evening. Bye.
Good night. Bye.